This is a YouTube support video for SAT lesson number 4, classwork page 105 from the AMSCO book. Question number 2, which reads, the ordered pair in the solution set of y is less than or equal to x plus 4 and y is greater than or equal to negative 2x minus 5 is which of the following 4 points? Using the TI-84 calculator, what I do first is I turn the calculator on and I click the button y equals. And then I enter the two equations here as lines y1 and y2. So for the first inequality, we have y is less than or equal to x plus 4. And for the second one, y is greater than negative 2x minus 5. If we graph it here, we'll see that this makes the straight lines here, but it's not shaded in. So what I need to do is I need to hover over the equal sign and hit enter. Oh, I'm sorry. That turns the line off. I need to go over to the left side, where the blue is, hit enter. And then I want to change the line type to, well, y needs to be below. So I need the triangle that's shaded below the line, which is this symbol here. It looks like a lower triangle, a lower right triangle. So this will shade all of the space below the blue line. Hit enter. So now when I go to the graph, the same blue line is drawn, but all of the points shaded below it, where y is less than the line, shows that field there in quadrants, in all 4 quadrants, but below the line with the slope 1. We'll go back and I'll do the same thing for the red line. I'll go over all the way over to the left to the color icon, hit enter. This time I want it to shade with y values that are greater than the line. So I look for the triangle there that's shaded above the line. That's the border line, and that's all the space above it. And hit OK. So now when it graphs it, it will shade above the red line. So think of looking down from like a drone or aerial bird's eye view. So then if we're looking down on the map, you can see that the overlap of the red and blue areas is this purple area here. That's the solution set. So any point that's either on the fence line, because it can be equal to the line, or in the purple area is a solution. Notice these 4 extra squares that are on the map. Well, those are the 4 choices that I enter here by pressing stat. So if you click the button stat and then hit enter, it will give you a spreadsheet here. And here I entered the X values for choices A, B, C, and D in the column L1. And the Y variables go into column L2. So these were the choices: negative 2, 6, negative 4, 0 was B, C was 2, 6, and D was 0, 6. So after I entered the 4 multiple choice options, I click second Y equals, and then I can plot them as a plot set. Hit enter. Make sure that you have it hovered over the word on, so it turns the points on. I want them to be a set of plot points, so choose the first graph. The X coordinates will be the L1 list. The Y coordinates will be the L2 list. And the mark were those little boxes, but I'll change them to these little crosses, so they'll mark with a plus sign on the map instead, so you can see the difference. And then since I'm using red and blue, I want a color that stands out on the page. So here, I guess I could use dark green. They don't have dark green? I thought they had a dark green. Well, let's try green. Well, I'll just use black because it contrasts with the red and blue. So now when you hit graph again, you can see the same, well, but the star points are kind of hard to see. So the pluses don't work very well here when you have inequalities. So going back to stat plot, once again, hit enter. And again, I just want to make sure that I can see those points. So that's why I'm going to use those little boxes for my mark. Then when you go back to the graph, you can see them, those little square marks. It looks like that 2 of the points are on the borderline, but that one in quadrant 1 is on the fence line that's on the solution set. So that point is the correct point. And both values are positive. So it has to be choice C, 2, 6. So that point there on the map is 2, 6. Well, how can you see that on the calculator? Well, if you click on the little controllers with the 4 directions, you can actually navigate like a quadcopter drone like this, and just sort of go in the general area of the circle here, and just hover over that space. Oh, maybe it will nail it actually if you get really close to it. But you can see that that's pretty much at 2, 6. The other thing you can do is you can click the trace button, and then, that's good because it'll trace the plot. So then if I go to the right, it'll go to that point. There it is. 2, 6 is the blinking point, which is the solution to the system. That's part of the inequality because it can be, it's less than or equal to in the first equation, and also greater than or equal to with the second equation. So the solution to this problem was choice C, 2, 6. I hope this video was useful to you as you prepare for your upcoming SAT exam. Thank you for watching my video.